Welcome, one and all, to The Late Show. I am your host, Stephen Colbert, and you know what I'm thankful for? I am thankful to have all of you here tonight, and even more thankful to have none of you here tomorrow. Because tomorrow is Thanksgiving. And while last year, people mostly stayed home because of the pandemic, this year, families are planning to return to larger Thanksgiving celebrations. You know what that means? Lots of people in their early 20s are going back to the kids' table. I know you just graduated from Swarthmore, Neil, but tonight you'll be with Madison and Parker talking Paw Patrol. Okay, keep up. Try to keep up. As more people are vaccinated, the holidays are returning to normal, a.k.a. cray-cray. In fact, about 53 million people are expected to travel for Thanksgiving, and all of them will be on your flight trying to board before their group gets called. It's not just going to be whatever. Whatever. Who cares? Who cares? It's not going to be pleasant. With the uptick in travel around the holidays, airlines are warning people to expect packed planes, unruly passengers, and cancellations. So everyone's flying Spirit Airlines? Now, if you're... It's quality.
Spirit Airlines.
Is that a sponsor?
Wow.
Not a sponsor. Okay. If you're heading to the airport, it's important to know what's allowed before you hit the security line. The TSA this year says you can bring certain foods on airplanes, such as turkey, fresh fruit and vegetables, mac and cheese, candy, and spices. That's good, because a key step in my turkey dry brine is letting it sit on my lap for 6 hours. But there's one troubling distinction that the TSA is making this holiday season. According to their rules, they consider cranberry sauce a liquid. Hey, TSA, I hate to quibble, but when you remove something from a can and it still has the ridges from said can, that's not a liquid. Admittedly, science doesn't know what it is, but it's not a liquid. Of course, you gotta break glass, remove. You gotta do it. Of course, while some Thanksgiving traditions can be sweet as pie, others can be as dangerous as handing the electric carving knife to Grandpa. Which is why there's new video of the Chicago Fire Department demonstrating Thanksgiving safety with a fried turkey fire. Coincidentally, that's also the name of the new Dick Wolf drama on NBC. We have the video from Chicago.
You can see the size of that turkey and the size of that container that it's going to be going into. If you lower that, Commander Robertson, you see how quickly that went into flame.
Wow. That just makes me want to do it more. I mean, come on, that's fun.
The flames.
That's fun.
Yes, that's a great flame.
Why spend 4 hours peeking into an oven when I could spend 30 glorious seconds recreating Backdraft with a butterball? Still, that's impressive production values. Hopefully, they can top it with their video warning people not to plug all their Christmas lights into a single outlet. Now, another way we're getting back to normal this year, Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is back. Come on. Come on. Yes.
The parade.
CBS.
Parade.
That is great for us New Yorkers. It's the one day of the year we can actually see vehicles moving on 6th Avenue. We had a parade last year, but due to the pandemic, there was no in-person audience. And let's face it, without an audience, Carrie Underwood singing under a giant inflatable turkey is just stupid. For this year, Macy's has unveiled 6 new floats, including Birds of a Feather Streamed Together by Peacock. It's so crass to use a holiday float to promote your streaming service, NBC. Unlike CBS, in the tasteful way, Paramount Plus is promoting itself, a giant balloon of Tom Selleck's mustache. Good ratings, that mustache. The big star of the parade this year is Gravy Pirates by Heinz. Good to see Johnny Depp is still getting some work. Now, Gravy Pirates is not technically a float. It's something they're calling a flow-alunical. Confused? Well, as one organizer explained, it's a flow-a-lunical. So it's part float, part balloonical. Oh, is that what it is? Here I was thinking it was part falloon and part ickle. I feel like a total moronaloon. In billionaire news, for some reason, there's always lots of billionaire news. I'll give you the latest in tonight's installment of my long-running segment, Rich People, They're Just Not Like Us. Us pay taxes.
Quick, shoot me into space.
First up, SpaceX founder Elon Musk, seen here wishing on the star he just bought. Musk has been a little prickly ever since Democrats suggested that the wealthy pay any taxes. For instance, recently Bernie Sanders tweeted, "We must demand the extremely wealthy pay their fair share, period." To which Musk replied, "I keep forgetting you're still alive." Hey, buddy, you cannot talk to Bernie like that. You better watch your mouth, space boy. I'm from Brooklyn, the BK. You keep talking to me like that, I'm gonna slap the tax money you owe right off your top 1%. Remember, in space, no one can hear me put my foot up your ass. Now, where is my soup? Where is my damn soup? There's also news about Musk's space penis rival, Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, seen here watching the grapes of wrath. Recently, Bezos was at a conference on the future of space exploration, and he predicted that all polluting industries will move to space one day, and that we'll all live on space colonies. Wow, that's some real prime spoiled billionaire talk. Mommy, I don't want to live on Earth anymore. It's dirty and it's full of pathetic little millionaires. I want a shiny new planet and a bigger one than Elon has. I hate him, I hate him, I hate him, I hate him.
He's trying to beat Elon.
I want a new wife. Give me 2 wives.
Watch out.
Bezos' plan to clean up the Earth is sort of like your mom's plan to clean the living room. After it's done, no one is allowed in there, except company.
Over centuries, many people will be born in space. They may visit the Earth the way you would visit, Yellowstone National Park.
Here you can see the remains of what used to be New York City before it was reclaimed by nature in the form of giant rat bears. Please do not feed the wildlife, by which I mean the poor people Jeff Bezos left behind. Okay, night is falling. Here come the rat bears, and we're walking, and oh no, the rat bears have formed an alliance with the poor people. We're running, we're running, we're running. Go, 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 go. Now, if you want to stay on the planet but still have a rich guy tell you how to live, I've got some good news. Courtesy of Walmart billionaire and man singing, "I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me hair," Mark Lowry. Lowry has announced he is founding a futuristic city known as Telosa, named for an ancient Greek word meaning highest purpose. And to think you can create your own city, I'm guessing your purpose wasn't the only thing that was high. Mark Lowry's new city plans to offer its citizens equal access to education, health care, and transportation. Residents will be selected through applications. We actually got a copy of one of the applications. In 50 words or less, tell us why you deserve to be treated equally more than other people do. Lowry, you got that right? Got that right?
Level system, huh?
Lowry calls his vision for Telosa equitism, a mashup of equality and capitalism. That idea is very creative and apt, or crap. He explained equitism in this video.
What if you can pay the same taxes that you pay today, but get the best social services of any country in the world? That's equitism.
No, technically that's Denmark. Now, if you're interested, Denmark. Huge fans of Denmark here. Hi, Paul. Now, if you're interested in becoming a Telosa resident, or Telosian, as no one will ever call them, You should know there's no set location for Telosa just yet. That's because Telosa's not a place. It really exists in here. Well, it was harder to get to than I thought. So far, Lori has narrowed it down to Nevada, Utah, Idaho, Arizona, Texas, and the Appalachian region, which includes 13 states. As inspiring as the famous words of Horace Greeley, "Go west, young man," or east, or maybe south. We haven't figured it out yet. Just shut up and get in the wagon. We got a great show for you tonight. My guests are Rosamund Pike and Sir Peter Jackson. But when we come back,